And we are good to go on setup. KZ, do your magic.
Magic? I'm not a magician, I'm a video game speedrunner. There is a big difference.
That's actually the same thing. In 2019, it's the same
It's
thing.
wild, ain't it?
It is.
Actually, witchcraft.
Yeah, and we hit the 2 commas.
We did. Oh, speaking of which, now that we've hit $1 million, can I ask you the $1 million question?
Boy, do I have a lifeline?
Is Billie Jean your lover?
Man, come on, I'm here to play
$1 million.
games. I don't want to, look, okay, that's for the interview later.
Oh, the later interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the tell-all, right? I gotta hide the secret until it's just like...
Play a game. Play a game.
You want to play?
Can I?
No.
Okay.
How far you think you'd get?
I can't even read the menu, so I'm done.
Good start. All right. So, of course, I'm KZ for I play GTA. From time to time, we have on the couch bbrosef, my #1 fangirl, AnEternalEnigma.
#2 fangirl.
And #1 fanboy, musical daredevil. Thank you for your services again, reading donations for me again. You're amazing. You're always here. Do you sleep? Yeah, man, crazy. All right, I mean, without further ado, we'll play some video games, right? We'll get the.
That's a good idea. We should do that here.
All right. So timing is specifically it's after the loading screen vanishes, but I'll try to time it appropriately here. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! All right, Vice City. This is my 3rd time playing this game.
Ever.
Brand new.
I know, man. All right, so the first thing you'll notice about the game is this is in Japanese, and that is for a very specific reason later, so that the game doesn't crash when we're doing a trick. So you play Tommy Vercetti, and you are fresh out of prison, 15 years in jail. It's crazy. And the Mafia doesn't really think you do all that good of a job back home in Liberty City. So they send you down south to expand the business.
Can I say something real quick?
You have a microphone.
I just can't escape Michael Jackson. I was on the Moonwalker count.
Right, yeah. I think, is this a GDQ record? It's 2 games.
I think it might be.
With Michael, yeah, I mean.
Sorry, I just had to say.
All right, so
we interrupt this program.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the replay system. You can make replays in this game, and you can make them very short whenever you want. You can only have one at a time. So the first thing we're going to do, we just made a replay over the Rampage icon, and now we're death warping to the hospital. All right, 10% chance that this is locked. Let's see it. Come on. No,
nice.
Unlocked. We won the 90% chance. Sweet. Good start. All right, so in this game, there's 2 states. There's the on mission 1 state, which is when you're on a mission, and then there's the free roam state, which we call on mission 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start paramedic and the Rampage at the same time. Then I got out of the ambulance, that I canceled paramedic. The game put me back on the free roam mode, and now we're on the storyline mission and the Rampage at the same time. The reason for this is very specific, and we want to do a setup where we start the same mission twice, which you're never, ever supposed to be able to do. But this is speedrunning, and we do whatever we want.
And we break the rules. Within community guidelines. We don't want to upset anybody.
Right, exactly. We're not here to be controversial.
No, we're not.
So,
not yet, at least.
So the first mission is all about going over to the boat and just hanging out with all the key players in Vice City, because we're missing a lot of money. I think it all went to GDQ, but Tommy is trying, yeah, that's good. Tommy's trying to hunt down the money that he's missing because the mob is very upset that he's lost a lot of money in a deal that went bad. So the first thing we're going to do is, of course, meet everybody. We skip the cutscene, though, and we jump on the bike. And now we're going to take the Colonel's daughter to the club.
Maybe.
And that'll be the first. You see that guy? What is he doing? Come on. All right, so anyway, traffic is insane in this game, as you'll come to find. So that's the first mission done. $100. Easy. This game is very stingy with its money. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Hardest trick in the game is the first mission.
It always is. In every game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to pull up. If you grind your bike against the wall and jump off, it stops immediately because physics. So back alley brawl, second mission. Now we're going to meet Kent Paul. I mean, you're not going to see him. We're going to skip the cutscene, but he's there. Trust me.
Should I believe you?
I can't tell you what to do, man. You're a grown adult.
You're right, I sure am. I'm a little too grown sometimes.
Yeah, right?
Ugh.
All right, so we're going to just drive right into the club.
Yeah, that's what I do, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we made it to the club in time before the rampage expired. You'll notice, now if you look on the mini-map, you'll see the L. That's for the lawyer missions. So we're on a mission, but the game doesn't think we are. The game thinks we're in free roam mode. If we wanted to, we could go back and take this mission again, but we're not going to do that. We're going to get a shotgun, and we're gonna have a little talk with the chef here.
Nice talk. Good chat.
Yo, don't tell anybody, all right?
You know, when they get my order wrong, I want to do that so bad. But don't do that. Don't.
So we're going to activate the rampage again, which we can do because we failed it earlier while on the mission. So we just tricked the game to thinking we're not on a mission. We can take it again. And now we're gonna make a very specific timing with this rampage. When it's at like 5 seconds to go, you can see the timer in the top right. When it's at like 5 seconds to go, we need to be starting the mission after this one. So it's a bit tight. Hopefully the driving is good. Hopefully the traffic is nice. You'll see biker dudes on the side of the street from time to time. That's the rampage spawns. Rampages are little mini games where you get a weapon and you get 2 minutes. And you're free to do whatever you want.
Just go crazy.
Yeah, you just, you know, as the name implies. We're going to take a shortcut. All right. So, I mean, the driving in this game is actually one of the better parts of it. It's one of the things that holds up extremely well, including the soundtrack. Banging tunes for the next hour. Let's try to get a car. We can move in this cutscene because we were fast at the start of the game. That's basically the gist of it. I'm a little worried. I didn't see a car. Okay, fine.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Look, it's for charity, okay?
Family van, man.
They need something more fashionable anyway.
Oh, man. You're funny, you know that?
You know, I've been told that.
I literally just told you that.
All right, so we're going to take a phone call right now. Phone calls, you can't skip phone calls. When we ran over the chef, when we talked to the chef, we picked up his phone, and for some reason, people just know that we have his phone, so they call us like all the time, constantly. All right, so you can't skip phone calls, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. All right, so we start the mission the first time. It's going to start again. Since the rampage timer ran out, the game thinks we're in free roam mode. Started again. This happens again. This is very tragic.
Oh, you hate to see that happen.
Not having a good day.
At least he dropped a hammer.
We get on the moped and we wait, and mission passed. Magic. Video game magic. Jury Fury is a mission where you're supposed to damage 2 cars, but they look quite damaged already, so that's fine. We just spawned 2 sets of them, and they just take care of it for us.
Hey, you know what I say?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Forget about it.
I'm trying sometimes.
All right, so this mission is Riot. We're going to make them an offer they can't refuse. Riot is the mission where you meet Avery Carrington, and he wants you to drive some business out of town for, you know, land development purposes. So we're just going to cruise on up here. You know,
it makes perfect sense.
This is typical business. It's real estate business.
They didn't pay their taxes. I don't know. So we're just going to blow up a couple vans. And we're going to go to the hospital again. It's a nice place. All right, cool. So that gets us closer to the next set of missions. Now we're going to do Colonel Cortez missions. You'll see the A on the minimap right now. We don't take A missions at any point, sorry to say. You won't see RC helicopters or anything of that nature.
Well, I'm leaving then.
Well, you're free to leave.
I can, actually.
So this is Colonel Cortez calling us now. He's sympathetic. He understands our struggle, which is real. And he's saying, you know, we can do some business together. So we're going to do just that. The first new thing since this game was in GDQX in November, the first new thing is the pistol skip. So what you're going to see me do is not pick up the pistol. Yeah, I mean, you're just going to see me not do something, right? Sometimes it's not about what I do, it's about what I don't do.
It's about what you don't do.
See? All right, so like way back in the day, we didn't do the death warp at the end of that mission, and so we just like always had our guns. When you die, you lose all your weapons, which is quite tragic. And somebody decided, hey, why don't we try not picking up the pistol? And it turns out it's faster. So we're making a quick detour. This is our next replay here. We can only have one at a time. And we're going to make it right there. And we'll come back to that later. We're going to leave. Yeah.
Nice.
Just yeet it out of the garage. There you go.
You're ready for cone crazy with those skills, aren't you?
Yeah, that's an inside joke. We don't do that mission anymore. All right, so now you got to not hit the traffic, which is easier said than done. This intersection is deadly. It's very quiet and calm right now. That's good. That's good. Everybody's behaving. Watch out for these guys. Woo! All right. Can we do the cool thing? Let's see. Yeah! Right in the marker. Let's go. All right. So since we skipped the pistol, we have to use the chainsaw, and he's not very happy about that. So we're just going to leave now.
I can't imagine why.
Who would be?
I know. So cool. We just picked up a bribe star. There are little bribe stars in this game you can pick up that diminish your wanted level by 1. So you'll see in the top right, I have 1 wanted star and bad traffic at the intersection. So when you have 1 wanted star, it eventually just expires. So if I don't commit any crime, which is easier said than done, there we go, mission passed. So I'm going to drive down the mall shootout. I'll pass it to Musical Daredevil. You have any donations? Please read them.
I got lots of donations. I have a $20 donation from Dave Javu. Got to donate for Casey Frew. Shoutouts to Jai.
Yo, thank you, Dave. Big hero. All right, let's eat into the marker again. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's standing up, too. Look, that's not easy to do.
You want me to clap for that?
You can clap whenever you want.
We clap for that. I almost missed the cue.
All right, mall shootout. So this is another pistol skip mission. And I gotta be quick. I gotta make sure I catch up to this guy, because if he gets away, that's embarrassing. And we don't want that to happen.
No, you don't. That'll be on YouTube, and it's really embarrassing.
I know, so talk to this guy. He's running away. We run faster. How you doing? I don't want you here.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be there.
What's he doing? Come on, I thought I had him on payroll. I thought I told him not to show up today. All right, anyway. It's very important not to drive into the water, as I did a number of times in practice. So...
Water is bad.
Yeah, Tommy,
So I've heard.
Tommy can't swim. All right, we didn't get the bail off that time, but that's okay. You know, it's whatever. All right, this is the last Colonel mission for now. He's got more.
That's just good general motorcycle tips in general.
Yeah.
Just don't fall in the water.
Yeah.
All right, this is the warp. There you go. That replay earlier, we picked up a gun that spawns on this mission, and the gun triggers a cutscene. And here's Lance. Hi, Lance. So we're gonna pick up the gun. Even though we picked it up in the replay, we didn't pick it up in real life. Not the Vice City is real life. All right, this is the hardest trick in the game. Come on, second try. Come on. Yeah.
First try.
First try.
Every time.
You get 1 freebie, right? All right, this is a close icon. We're gonna make a replay here, and we're also gonna look very, very suave
It's a beautiful
for this
suit.
deal. Yeah, it is a gorgeous suit, right? So we're just gonna drive up to Guardian Angels here. And then we've got a little bit of a cutscene. We can squeeze in a donation, I think.
We have $15 from Sound Volume.
Nice time.
Had to donate during this run because KZ and Enigma are my favorite to watch on Twitch. It's awesome seeing them together.
Is that what your name is?
Yeah. My mom was... I don't know what was going on that day.
All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run away, and I'm gonna grab some grenades at the cop station, and I'm gonna be looking behind me the whole time, because if I look away from the deal, I fail the mission. So I gotta be very careful not to do that. So we just gotta look in this direction here, and jump, because that's the best way to move right now. Jump, jump, pick them up. And try not to throw them on accident. That happens so much at the worst time. Don't get run over. And now we gotta go and do our job.
Yeah.
All right, we were supposed to protect these guys. Whoops. I don't think we did a good job.
It's all right.
Don't worry
It's
about
okay.
it.
Don't worry about it. Thank you. Nice.
All right, don't throw a grenade. Very good. Very good. All right, now we're back on it. I'm grabbing some ammo for later. I'm going to shoot Lance. You need a lot of ammo to shoot Lance. All right, this mission's on a timer, basically. There's no way to speed this up, so you can just keep doing this again. So now I got to be very precise here. I got to play my replay right as soon as the second guy dies. So. Oh, come on. Oh, man, again! That's 2 GDQs in a row. I got to do the boomer snipe. Will I do it? I don't know, man. That's a bummer. All right, let's see.
Getting the timing on that strat is incredibly difficult.
It's so hard, man. It's probably the hardest thing in the game. No, it's not. I don't know what the hardest thing in the game is.
Gate zip.
It changes all the time, depending. So we gotta do the drive of shame, the drive-by of shame. Come here, come here. Thank you.
There we go.
All right. See you later. Briefcase, front flip. No front flip. That's all right. All right, so now we're actually going to show off what a close replay does. You'll remember we made that replay over the close icon, and what that's going to do is allow us to move during cutscenes. So we can talk to our boss and then walk away. And now we can just get on the bike that we can't see and drive in a direction we can't see.
Yep.
And off we go.
That's it.
Yep.
Mission completed.
All right. Gate zip is coming up. We gotta yeet it real hard. This is one of the oldest tricks in the game, and also one of the more inconsistent ones. So we just gotta hope we get it. All right. So we can't get over here yet, but yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. What are you
didn't stick
talking
the landing.
about?
All right. Phone call. You'll notice I scoped right after taking the phone call, and that allows me to like sprint, which is a lot faster than just running.
Generally.
Yeah. Tommy's a track star. He goes fast, and that's going to be shown off during the chase here. We're going to have to sprint a long way. Sawed off the door. Very flashy. Good music. Glitch a car, maybe? No, okay. So we got another donation, I think, if we can squeeze it in.
We got $20 from Dr. Tizzle. KZ Fru's run at GDQ 2017 got me into watching speedruns. His humor and clear explanations got me hooked and got me to try some tricks in GTA Vice City myself. My friends were impressed. Keep up the good work, everyone.
I bet he did the gate zip. All right, so we're gonna try and roll into the marker here. Perfect. Now we're moving during that cutscene, and we're already at the window. That's hard. That's not nice.
Yeah, that's a rude thing to say.
So rude.
All right, so as I mentioned before, we can sprint quite fast. What I'm actually doing, instead of holding the sprint button, I'm tapping it, and that allows you to run for a lot longer than you should, and so we're now ahead of this guy.
You better keep on running,
And Tommy is just running laps around him. So
Sorry about that.
more close replay fun here. We're not supposed to be able to drive this car. If you look on the right side of the screen, some action is happening. I'm getting in the car, I'm driving off. We're gonna block the driver's side door, get out, get back in, please don't kill him. Cool, all right, so now what we're supposed to do is chase, hence the mission name. But now he's just petrified. He is so scared. Look, man, stone. He is a stone statue. He has no idea what's going on. So we're just gonna, head right to the end of the mission. And we're gonna do some more close replay stuff. Drive in directions we can't see. Right here. No, I didn't do it. It's fine. That's like 2 seconds, whatever.
That's a lot of time, though.
I know.
Yeah. In this game, yeah.
All right, so we're not supposed to be able to drive this car, as I said, which means it just falls through water.
Yeah.
Normally, this doesn't happen. You can also spam the camera, make it look crazy.
It's also a raindrop on the screen, I see.
Yep.
Yeah, very realistic video game.
Very realistic.
So we're on the other side of this bridge. We're not supposed to be here yet. And there's nothing to do over here, but there is a helicopter, and that's going to cut down travel time quite a bit. We use this for,
as it usually
the majority. Man, come on. We use this for, the majority of the run, so we gotta take care of it. I'm just going to fly back to the mansion, More donations, please.
We got $50 from Zelfian. You go, KZ.
Yo, $50 from Zelfian. That's another hero. Shouts to the KZ crew.
Cuties, all of them.
Yeah, those are my loyal subscribers. Much appreciate them tuning in today, dropping some love for charity.
Speaking of the KZ crew, we also have $50 from Spoon Galaxy 51.
Hey.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this run all week. Good luck with the run, KZ crew. The whole KZ crew is rooting for you.
Yo, thanks, man. All right, we're gonna put this in the backyard. Seems like a nice place for a helicopter. We're gonna leave that there for a while, but we're gonna limit the amount of vehicles we get in so we don't lose it. If you enter like more than 2 vehicles, they'll start despawning the ones that we've entered. So we're gonna. I need traffic. Nope, they're not cooperating. That's fine. They're all scared of me.
Can you blame him?
No.
You did that, chef? Lord.
I know, I'd stay home too. All right, so Phnom Penh is an auto-scroller. There's gonna be a couple of these here, but it's like an auto-scroller can speed up. It's like you got stages, you kill all the dudes, you move on to the next one. And we've got this first-person view, and our camera is like tethered to the side of the helicopter like this, and the gun kind of fires at pea shooter rate. It's very deadly though. But if we play a close replay, and we right-click, we can look wherever we want, and we can shoot just way too fast. This is unreasonable amounts of deadly, which is very good because this mission sucks in terms of like aiming. So this makes it very much easier. We can do more donations while I do my thing here.
We have $100 from Old Hoovian.
Oh yes, Old Hoovian, thank you.
Throwing down $100 for KZ Fru. Psyched to see his run. Best of luck.
Thank you, Old Hoovian. All right. We just blow up those barrels so they don't get in our way later. If you'll recall, this is like the gang hideout that we drove to last mission. And now we're here. And we want some money back, so this is what we're doing. This is a reasonable thing to do for money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Totally understandable.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I hope these are insured. Does insurance cover that? I don't know.
They probably do now.
Yeah.
What don't they cover now?
It's true. We have taken literally no damage, Lance. It's fine.
Yeah, he's kind of freaking out over no reason there.
All right, we got to kill these last 3 guys before the cutscene starts. No, I didn't. Man, come on. All right, that's fine.
Don't worry about it.
We're just going to wait for like 3 days until we get dropped. Oh, that's a lot faster than I expected. Never mind.
That's how 3 days feel these days, though.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Man. All right, so these guys are upset, but we can just run past them Neo style and take our money back. Off and away we go. And now we're on to fastest boat. Diaz is the dude we're doing work for right now. He's got this giant mansion. He's kind of the kingpin of the criminal underworld, right? And he's got two jetties, but he doesn't have a single boat. I feel like we need to get him a boat.
We need to even the balance out a little bit.
Right, exactly. It's kind of a shame. Just right over the wall. Hang in there. So what we're going to do next is kind of abuse an intended mechanic, as you tend to do in speedrunning. In this game, you can't swim, but because of that, if you are on land next to a boat and you hit enter vehicle, you just warp into it. Rockstar is nice enough. It's like, hey, you know, it's fine. You're close enough.
Yeah.
We'll get you the rest of the way.
It's very kind of them.
So what you're supposed to do in this mission is fight your way through the warehouse and like lower the boat and then get in it and all that. But we can just get out.
Yeah, we're going to do something else.
Stand right next to it, warp right in, and see you later.
That's it.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do in a 9-month development cycle anyway.
This game was, whew, it was.
This game came out quick after GTA 3.
Yeah, no, it was, man, it's a classic though. They really, they cemented their legacy with this one. All right. So we're going to run through the hedge maze because I want a sniper rifle. Don't you want a sniper rifle?
Who doesn't?
All right, yeah.
I want a sniper rifle.
Exactly.
I'm telling you. So we're waiting on a phone call, and during that time, it takes 20 seconds from the end of a mission to your phone to start ringing. So we're just gonna run right in here, grab our lovely little sniper rifle. That's gonna come in handy way later, way later. We used to go to the gun store and get the grenades and the sniper rifle, but we were able to save time now by just squeezing it in places where you can't really lose time. You see, I'm already at the marker, so it doesn't matter. All right, supply and demand is the second auto-scroller. It's a little race to this boat. I need to skip cutscenes. What am I doing?
Cutscene percent?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Whew. That's some banging tunes, but we got to skip them.
Yeah, we've got to skip them. It's
Yeah.
an unfortunate part of what we do.
I got to make estimate, you know. So we still have our close replay. If I play this at a very specific time, we can get the same kind of glitches before, where you can look wherever you want, you shoot really fast. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to waste time on it. So it saves time in this one specific spot because it kind of speeds up the fade. The game likes to fade to black and then fade back up to black, and you can skip that. It's a very minor optimization. Let's see if I get it. It's very precise. I don't think that. Oh, that is it. Nice.
That is it.
Nice.
All right, there you go. So we have this again, and we're gonna make quick work of this mission. As you can imagine, it's quite trivial when you can just shoot at the speed of sound. Donations would be great.
Yeah, it looks like a nice leisurely boat ride there.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, you know, just a couple of guys in a boat, you know,
With guns.
Yeah,
with guns,
typical Vice City.
you know, yeah.
We have $50 from Likos Lol. Hey, KZ, don't forget our friendly wager, sub 53.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
I gotta make that happen.
yeah.
Now that he's brought it up, I thought he'd forget. Maybe don't say
Guess
that
not.
now. Oof. Anyway,
Congrats on the 1 million. Keep up the great work, all of you.
yo, 2 commas already. That's crazy.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna get rid of that guy. We're gonna wait. If I kill the driver of this boat now, there's a chance that Lance will just plow into it and flip over, and that's no good for anybody. So we're just gonna wait until we're kind of past him, and then we're gonna use our close replay again. As you recall, we picked up a helicopter a while ago. It's still there, and we're gonna be making use of that now. See you later. Apparently, the police don't like this for some reason.
Whatever could be the reason.
All right, so as soon as we get near this jetty, close replay it. There we go. And see you later. Let me get up the stairs. There we go.
Truly the final boss of this game.
Okay, we got in it. I had to listen for the door.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're already there.
You gotta tell me to be quiet.
No, I'm not going to tell you to be quiet, man. It's GDQ. You got to be hype. Come on.
Hype?
Yeah, see? You got to make some noise.
Oh, I can do
I'll
that.
live.
If you want, I can do that.
I mean, is that why you're here? Okay, well, that's
Maybe.
no good for anybody. All right, we're gonna put down the helicopter. Hopefully the phone don't ring. Ah, darn it. That's fine. A little optimization where you just sprint right into the marker, but we kind of got in the helicopter late, so whatever. We're gonna go and make another replay. As I said, we can only have one at a time, so we're gonna get rid of our close replays. Let us move around in places we shouldn't. And we're gonna make a replay over the buy icon of this asset here. Later in the game, we're gonna start buying properties, and by properties, I mean 2. Normally, you're supposed to buy like 7, but we skip a lot. So we're gonna make a replay right over that, and we'll come back to that later. So the Colonel wants a tank for some reason. I can't imagine why. I don't know. Rich people problems.
Why would you want a tank?
I wouldn't want a tank. That's too much responsibility.
True, yeah.
If you shoot the gunner, they just get out and you just get in.
It's that easy.
So there you go. We're gonna turn the turret around, and we're gonna fire quite a bit to speed our drive up here. The police don't like this either.
No, they do not.
No.
No. So we're gonna try and just get rid of this as quickly as we can. Once we get close enough to the garage, they just give up. See, their stars are gone.
They're like, oh, he's in the pink circle. It's over.
Yeah. They don't care anymore. And the self-destruct, I don't know what happens to it. It's just, I guess it just stops. I don't know. $2,000. You think you'd earn a little bit more money for stealing a tank from the military, but...
That's how much it costs to insure per month, actually.
Well, I mean, you know, we're kind of getting the short end of the stick there.
We are.
It's also the 80s, so you have to take into account inflation.
Yeah.
Even then, it's still not great. All right, so we're going to banish some people to the Shadow Realm. Literally. We're going to shoot our gun and then play a replay as they're getting out, and they're just going to stand there soulless for the rest of the game. Okay, he knows what's happening.
He wanted his soul.
He fought for his life. I respect that.
He gave it the old try.
So since I glitched the phone call by, you know, aiming, I can shoot and do all this fun stuff. You're not supposed to be able to do this. Because of that, the AI completely ignores you when you're on the phone because you're usually defenseless, but if you glitch calls, it's like, you know, you can do whatever you want. You can even get in cars, but that cancels the call. You still have to take it later. So the reason I do want to banish people to the Shadow Realm is to like clog up the game's memory so it's not dedicating space to actual moving traffic. It's hazardous to my health and the environment. So it's all for charity. You know, we're just cleaning up the streets. We're gonna slam this down right in the road. I've seen some T-posing going on at AGDQ, but I gotta tell you, you got nothing on Tommy's T-posing, okay? You ready for this?
Ready.
You're not ready for this. There you go.
Nice.
Oh my!
That's T-posing for bros, right?
That's some DDP yoga right there.
Please don't actually do that. Please don't try that.
Thank you for saying that because I was about to do it. Thank you for saving me. Okay.
All right, so Lance has gotten himself kidnapped. Diaz actually killed Lance's brother at the start of the game, and Lance is a little sour. I can't imagine why. But he got himself in some trouble, and he's being held captive, and now we got to go save him. That's why we went to the Malibu. Kent Paul, from the start of the game, had the hot scoop, and he's like, yo, show up. I got some information. And now we got to go all the way back to the other side of the map to go and rescue our friend. I guess he's a friend, more of an associate. He's kind of a headache during this run. But we have to save him. So we're going to ditch this. Please don't despawn. That would be something else. That can happen sometimes. We're going to take care of 4 guys here. Zap, zap. Grenades out. Chainsaw out. All right. Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what came over me.
The air
there.
is so dry here.
Yeah, it really is.
Have to take out that prick Diaz before.
All right, so just a little casual conversation while one guy's bleeding out.
Nice to see you too. Let's get out of here.
All over the floor. Thanks, Lance. All right. So let's go back to our helicopter. Ooh, it's here. I'm going to span the camera. There's a purpose for that. I'm just making sure Lance is behind me. And if you span the camera, when an AI companion is following you, he likes to teleport to you, which is good. Usually. Sometimes Lance can teleport inside, like, the machinery over there. That's no good for anybody.
No.
Nah.
So we're just going to airlift him to the hospital, as you do. Probably going to be a bit of a rough landing. He'll survive. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no.
She was shopping. What are you doing, you monster?
Lance.
Those sales were seriously to die for.
They were. Well done.
Thank you.
All right.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm just going to fly back to Diaz's mansion, and we can squeeze in a couple donations, I think.
We have 50, sorry, I already read that one. We have $5 from This Is Estonia. Good luck, KZ.
Hey.
Have fun, mate.
Thank you. This is Estonia, another KZ crew. All the boys showing up.
We have $50 from Greg Meyer. I spent hours playing Vice City when I was younger. It was one of my favorite games. I'm real excited to see it blasted to pieces. Good luck to the runners. GDQ is my favorite event of the year, and I'm always happy to watch.
You can't hide? Yes. All right, so we're going to slide. There we go. That's a slide. And now I'm moving without pressing any buttons. And the reason I want to do this is because at the start of this mission here, you can't move during the fade, but if you're sliding and your input is stuck, then you just kind of zoom There we go. That's very good. All right, so Diaz has messed with the wrong dude. All right, I'm the only guy in town that can banish people to the Shadow Realm, be in 2 places at once, physically and temporarily. I can clip through walls, eventually. He's not seeing this coming. Sorry, bro.
They never do.
Yeah, you've messed with the wrong guy.
Yeah.
There we go. That's like the first half of the game. It's an okay time. Diaz is Died. Sorry.
That's comedy, baby.
Yeah, sometimes they land and sometimes they don't. So since we've killed him, we now have his mansion, I suppose. And we now have his gang. They're now loyal to us. So we're going to build up the Versetti gang now. And we're going to take over the town. We're the new players in town for the first half of the game, and now we gotta show people what's what. And the best way to do that is to break windows at the shopping mall. So we're gonna. I don't
That's
know
what MTV taught me in the 90s. That's how you do it.
I don't know what Tommy's thinking, but it's we'll roll with it.
We'll go with it.
This is like teenager loitering levels of
rebellion.
Yeah. That might be a problem.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Hit my head on the door. These people are very upset about this, by the way.
You're destroying their livelihood.
Let's get some decent windows. Every bullet has a 25% chance to break the window, except for the first one.
Hello?
Oh.
Okay, come on.
There you go.
Sometime today. There we go. Sometimes
They were ready for
solid.
you.
Yeah.
All right, first use of the grenades. I didn't throw any grenades on accident. That's very, very good. So there we go. We're just going to yote them into the windows up there. And the last few here. I'm replaying when my clip is low because that refills your weapon. All right, and we're going to get in the prize Lamborghini here, and we're going to warp to the Cherry Popper ice cream factory. We made this replay earlier. You can buy properties through replays, and it doesn't spend any money, which is very good because this game does not like to give you money, and we need a lot of money. Excuse me. This is happening. I don't okay.
When the GPS malfunctions and it takes you to somewhere you don't expect to be, this is what happens.
Yeah, you wind up in the
This
Shadow
is the
Realm.
wrong part of town.
Yeah. It's when you lose your data connection.
Yeah. So here's the mansion. It's here, I promise. We're in the upside down, but not anymore. It's all right. Kent is calling us for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't listen to the calls anymore. And we need to enter this vehicle that we just took and not the like the mansion vehicle, because then that'll despawn our helicopter. And we still want to use that thing if it doesn't blow up. It's it's gonna be something. So the next thing on our list is there's a protection agency across town, and they're protecting a restaurant, and we're what? All right.
Wow.
Okay, it's fine. So we're gonna go say hi to these guys, find out who they're working for, and then we're gonna run them out of town as we do. We can probably fit in a donation while I speak to these fine gentlemen.
Just like you spoke to the chef. We have $25 from Toka. I'm having so much fun. Combine that with nostalgia, and you have a game where I have to donate.
Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, so we found out who they're working for. The manager told us. He's very scared of us for some reason. So we're gonna run them out of town by blowing up the one car they have and throwing a grenade. And now there's gonna be a couple guys on bikes trying to leave town, and we're gonna intercept them, hopefully. Hopefully. Aiming in this game is really awful. Can you not?
Whoa! Police didn't like that either.
I got a bike, but come on. Nah, that's not happening. Okay, well, I mean, the cop was there. That doesn't happen in video games, except for just now. I think we've got flat tires here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so when this happens, you want to flatten both. I'm serious, okay?
There's a reason.
Watch out. All right, this is comical. All right, he's going away. Thank you.
This is good.
Yeah, this is extremely.
Oh my God!
I should have seen that coming.
Welcome to Vice City speedrunning,
the
ladies and
speed
gentlemen.
police.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Oh my god. This is
Whoa!
We're running away.
a speed run.
We still have to intercept the dude from earlier. We can't take that bike, though. I think I'm going to put this in the paint spray. He's trying to flatten the tires that are already flattened. I'm hitting trees.
Oh my
Is
goodness!
he over there? Can I get him? Okay, don't. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, this is what happens when the police decide to.
enforce the law.
What happens when they do their job? I don't know what you're doing, bro. You got away. You could have left town. Why did you stop? They don't care anymore. As you can see.
That's the pink circle.
I am definitely putting this.
pink circle. It's over.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting this in the paint spray. We're gonna lose some time, but you know what? It's more time to read donations.
We have $25 from Danotage. Banishing people to the Shadow Realm is KZ's middle name. The lounge loves you as well as the entire GDQ event. Kick butt from the Dano Cave.
I have driven this bike with flat tires far too often.
Same, actually.
Yo, that's the struggle, man. This game is brutal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get back on track. Now that I can actually drive this vehicle, we're going to go back to the mansion, and we're going to do the last mission at the mansion, Copland. And then we'll be on to the other assets. The mansion is actually one of the assets that you need to do. There's two assets you need to do. You need to do the mansion and the Printworks. And we're going to do both. And then we're going to do the ice cream factory 5 times, which is why we're playing in Japanese. All right, we're going to park it in the rose bushes. Answer some calls. Shouts to Burt Reynolds. He's in this game. Ray Liotta. A lot of good voice acting talent. All right, we're going to make a replay here. If I wasn't on the call, there'd be a save icon there. Calls also put you in like the on-mission state. As you can tell, that marker was not there until the phone call ended. And, all right, I forgot to explain this. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So, not again!
Oh my goodness!
Cursed video game. All right.
Oh.
This is really not when you want this to happen, bro.
They know you're at GDQ, dude.
Watch out.
They know where you are.
Rockville, Maryland. It's not a secret.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's all over the internet. That's a good
all
point.
right. So we're stuck with this bike. Unfortunately, he's trying to flatten.
Oh my gosh!
He's trying to flatten tires that are already flattened.
Trying to flatten you now.
Oh my god.
He did flatten me just now, in fact. Okay. Come on, bro. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. They keep trying to flatten tires that are already deflated. So let's hopefully not have this happen again. And then we'll be on our merry way. Copland, if you're in the mall at any point...
They put butter on the road.
If you're in the mall at any point during this mission and you don't have a cop uniform, you get 5 stars. If you'll remember earlier, we warped out of the mall. So on some level, the game still thinks we're there. So we lured some cops into the loading bay here. And now we've got cop uniforms, and hopefully they're chilled out.
Come on, tough guy.
I've really been wanting to do that. Come on,
my
bro.
goodness.
What was even there?
That curb is like 3 feet high, it turns out. All right. This is a speed run of a video game. In case you didn't know. Game's done quick. 2019.
2019.
We've got 2 commas on the screen.
We do.
And watch out. Okay. This is where it's going to get a little hairy, as it hasn't already in any way, shape, or form. This has been completely by the books.
Yep.
The entire time.
How you draw it up.
Yep. All right. So just back right in. And these guys are aggroed because we were here earlier, technically, without a cop uniform, technically. It's just levels of insanity that are at play here. My helicopter is not feeling all good. It was
a little smoky.
It was a little smoky. Okay, Lance is here. That's very good. I think we'll be fine. Whew, man, that's... watch
It's
out.
fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Don't worry about it.
I really expected this to go wrong because Bar Brawl went wrong, Copland went wrong, the first half. I expected this thing to explode or flip over or I don't know, but whew, the RNG gods are having mercy on me. So anyway, try not to damage it too much. We don't need it after this mission. We need it for like an additional, I don't know, drive down the road, flight down the road, and then we're going to be abandoning it. But it has served us well. And while our homeboys change clothes at home, donations would be great.
All right, KZ. We've got $25 from Supongo. KZ crew representing. I knew about KZ at GDQ 2017. Happy to see him again and hoping more people get into speedrunning thanks to it. Donation goes to KZ's choice.
Yo, please do. This game is a barrel of laughs every time. It's the only game that still surprises me. Anyway, so mission complete. There was a little cutscene about how the asset is complete. And what we're going to do now is just leave this in the road. Hopefully someone will find it at some point.
Well, now they won't.
Okay, get out.
Yeah, they won't
run
find
away.
it.
Yeah.
Please run away. All right, phone call. We're going to play this replay.
Hello, Sonny.
Okay, we'll get back to that later. And we're going to make another one here. There's a rampage icon here, which is not visible because we're on the call. So we're going to make that right there. This is Sonny. This is the head honcho, and he's just checking in with us and maybe saying a few things to threaten us. Yeah, he's been watching the run. He hasn't forgotten about us.
Never forget.
All right, so we're gonna make our first save of the playthrough because it is a playthrough. It's not a speedrun. Anyway, and what we're gonna do now, we just started the rampage and picked up the save marker at the same time. Save markers set you into free roam mode, so I started the rampage right before I picked up the marker, the save marker, and then now we can take the storyline mission while the rampage is running because we're gonna do the well of insanity that is insta-passing, which is how we skip through most of the third act of the game. All right, we didn't get the taxi. I whacked it with my katana. This is the most anime thing you'll see the entire run.
It is.
Is sprinting full speed with a katana. We're gonna grab some armor because this is GDQ and I don't want to die. It can still happen with 200 health in this mission, but hopefully we will have some mercy. There's a bike here. It's always here. And the roads are quite empty, except for this one guy.
It's always the yellow Lamborghini.
Yeah, right? I'd be driving it around all the time, too, if I had one.
True.
Yeah, you know? So, yeah, because we glitched a lot of cars, there's, like, no traffic. So we're free to listen to the Fab radio. And also, another thing about bikes that I haven't mentioned the entire run is I'm leaning forward constantly because that speeds you up. A little bit of lean back there to make the turn. Watch out for the taxi. And let's try to do the cool thing again. Nope, that's fine. We're gonna leave it there and we're gonna run onto this boat. So the Printworks is all about counterfeit money. And there's someone on this boat who knows a thing or two about counterfeit money. So we're gonna talk to him. Actually talk to him. I'm not gonna run him over. See, just a nice conversation.
Friendly.
Very nice. All right, the rampage is about to expire. We got shot a little bit there. We could have lived without the armor, but you know what? The game would have known.
It would have. It's known everything else.
Yeah.
Absolutely would have known. All right. So at any rate, what we're going to do now is we're going to use our save replay here right after picking up 2 bribe stars. We're picking these up because we want the phone to ring, and it won't ring if we have a wanted level. So, all right. There we go. And now we're going to work back. The reason that happens, if you pick up a save icon and you're within the same zone of it, it puts you in a specific spot, which is usually near the save marker. So now the phone is ringing and the mission has started. When the phone stops ringing, we go back to free roam mode. This guy is still here. I told you, he would be there forever. So what we're gonna do now is we're not gonna throw grenades. There we go. All right, we didn't throw grenades. We enter the ice cream truck during Hit the Courier. And what that does is it just completes the ice cream mission. And it allows us to do this like as many times as we want. So we're basically farming assets. Every time we enter the ice cream van during Hit the Courier, what? He's still there, yeah.
He's still there.
Yeah, so every time we do this, we get an asset. And we're gonna do this 5 times because we need 7 assets to beat the game. And we're gonna do the 2 ones that we need to do. That is a fade skip. Yes, baby. Marathon first, I'm pretty sure.
He's still there.
So that's hard to do. You gotta be really fast to do fade skips, and they're kind of risky, but you know what? It's GDQ and I gotta show off. So,
Don't we all?
yeah. So here we go again. This saves like 2 seconds and it's incredibly risky, but it's 2 seconds. There it is again! Another fade skip.
All right, will he still be there?
Yeah, of
He's
course.
still there.
And you can
And
just
he's-
drive through them. I
Vector.
don't know, dude. It's Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I will intentionally not fade skip this one to give you a frame of reference as to what it looks like. So this is what you do if you're slow. The phone rings, the fade happens, and then you take the mission. What is that, 3? No, that's 4, ain't it? I need to do this 5 times. Okay, you're the math champion. Please tell me how many that was.
I think that was 4.
Okay, all right. This is on you. I should have been keeping count.
Listen, I have math trophies at my mom's house. All right?
Counting to 5 is the hardest part of this run, dude.
You're putting too much responsibility on me, though. But I think it was 4.
I think it was, because I got 2 fade skips, right? And then 1, and then that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I can take the call now. All right, so we do this mission a little differently than we did at GDQX in November. This was a... Oh, yeah. There's a... We've ignored his call like 5 times. He's a little upset. So, at any rate, the new Hit the Courier, we don't call it that. We call it like after Lazy Useless Man, who found it, who is anything but lazy or useless, because he found 20 seconds of time save in this mission, roughly. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bail this bike again right here, and we're gonna take a phone call, and we're gonna talk to this lady 12 times. And the reason we do this is because her line is a lot shorter than most of the lines in the phone call. So we just have her say this over and over again, and it skips lines of the phone call, this is the longest call in the game. So how many was that? 10? That was 10. This is 11. This is 12? Yeah, it's 12. Okay. So we're going to grab our bike again. This mission is on a timer as well. So there we go. Just park it right there. And now we're going to take another phone call. Again, like I said earlier, AI ignores you when you're on a phone call. So even though they're shooting now, they won't be shooting when I take this phone call here. There we go. Grenades out. Don't throw them. Don't throw the grenades on accident. There we go. And we can just peace out. Yeah, they don't care.
Private business, they're not welcome.
Never welcome.
We're going to do it a couple more times for optimizations. All right, and now we get back on our bike, and we're going to save warp again. Like I said, the save warping happens when you're in the zone of the marker, so we need to actually return to the zone in order for the warp to happen. There it is. And we're going to do this specific jump right by the like asset icon right there. That's because it's going to block a phone call from coming in. There's more phone calls that we don't need to take. We only take the ones we need to, and the way it works is there's like a priority chain. So, for example, the calls that unlock the assassin missions are the very last calls, but this one takes precedence over that one, so we get it here. I'm gonna try, oh man, I don't know, it's raining. I'm gonna try to do the CTC snipe. I got the sniper rifle way earlier, and you can shoot people through walls, all right? with the sniper rifle. That's all you need to know. There's a very specific setup. Come on. Yes, we got it.
Still there?
Yeah,
Yep.
dependable.
He's still there too. All right, so there's 2 other guys we need to take care of here. This is the second set of collectors. There's 3 sets of 2. There they go. Sometimes we play video games. Sometimes this third set here crashes into the pole, and it doesn't save time. It's just kind of funny. I'm gonna see if they do it. If they don't, we're gonna lose time. Come on! Yeah! All right. Flashy. Very flashy. They're just bad at their job. Sonny couldn't hire any better help, I guess.
That's how it is sometimes.
Yeah, so the final mission is coming up. It's also on a timer, and we're gonna do a strat that is was pioneered by Rock24, the meme lord. So we're gonna warp because we picked up the save icon earlier in that replay from forever ago. So we're already at the mansion. And this is the final mission, and I really hope I don't screw this up. It saves you no time at all, and it might actually lose me time, but we gotta have fun when playing video games. So,
We're here to be stylish.
yeah, the Mafia is here. This is the Mafia. They flew all the way down here because we've cut them out of what they believe is their rightfully owed, like, share of our business empire. So we're gonna do the only thing sensible when a home invasion is happening, and we're gonna leave. We're leaving our mansion.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is we're gonna find the biggest, baddest artillery in all of Vice City. I think we found it. There we go. It's a small city, all right? They don't have a lot of. There's
not a lot going on. Yeah.
Right.
They have a tank.
Yeah, but that's not our tank. This isn't our ice cream. Well, it is because we own the asset. So anyway, we're just driving our ice cream van back to the home invasion, as you do. We're gonna park it in the garage because if I don't, it'll despawn and kind of ruin the whole point. We can also play the ice cream music. I think the Mafia wants some ice cream. Ice cream, sir. There's a spawn point right there. He really wants ice cream.
He is hungry.
Okay, he's stuck in there. All right, cool. Lance is here. He betrays us. He's being very.
Hate it when that happens.
You don't you know? I mean, betrayal seems to be the theme of this game.
It does.
Lance meet chainsaw. Okay, he's running away.
Wow.
Rude.
Sometimes he has like way too much health. Yeah, that's words we don't need to hear.
Yeah.
He's still not dead. It's the Terminator. It's the T-2000. It was
like,
86, right? That was when Terminator 2 came out, right? The
86?
80s? It might be 86.
I think early 90s was Terminator
Yeah.
2.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, because I bought it on pay-per-view when I didn't understand it cost money, and my parents were really upset with me.
That's
the only reason I remember that.
That's a
Sorry, Mom.
story. All right, so
Oh,
there's no dudes out here. This is actually very good. All right, ice cream van time. Please don't. Thank you. All right. Let's play the music, as you do. Don't flatten my tires, sir. I'll flatten you. All right, Sonny. One-on-one. Just me and my ice cream van. Let's see who wins.
The ice cream man cometh.
Here we go.
Ice cream.
You scream.
Yeet. He's not dead. He's not dead. Come on. All right, there we go. Cool. GG. That's it. Time. Thank you. Y'all are great. There's the ice cream van.
It's sliding down
Two
the
Tommies,
steps.
by the way.
Yeah. All right.
Two Tommies, yeah.
Yeah, 2 Tommies.
I have a couple shout-outs before I go. Of course, obviously, AnEternalEnigma If you follow me, follow this man, please. He is half the reason this run was as good as it was, kind of. Little bit. Brosef, she doesn't stream, but she's amazing. Musical Daredevil, you're a hero. Thank you for all you do for GDQ. You're always here. You're always here. It's crazy. Yes, round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Obviously, shout out my mom and dad. Mom donated $100 last GDQ. That's amazing. All my IRL friends who put up with my speedrunning habits, thank you. The KZ crew, gotta shout out the KZ crew. Didn't do it last time. Gotta do it this time. A lot of donations from them. That's amazing. You guys are heroes. The GTA speedrunning community, I've mentioned a few names. I'm not gonna name names. I'll leave somebody out and they'll feel left out. I don't wanna do that, okay? So the whole GTA speedrunning community, they run, you know, just about everything GTA related, and they've been at it for a while. And of course, I always say when I do a run, it's not my run. It's the work of just a ton of really passionate people over the years, literal years of work. So big shout outs to them. I want to shout out my homies at Ping is Bad. I will name one person. Josh, you're a hero, man. I love you to death. And of course, the CS 1.6 and KZ Mod Creeds community. Those are my roots. It's in my name. It's in my handle. So much love to those guys. And much love to y'all for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, much love to you, KZ crew. That was absolutely fantastic.